Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the mercy and the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of us. Fellow brothers and sisters, it's a very important thing for all Muslims to understand the importance of following Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To follow our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam means you must understand his sunnah. Why I say that is important today? Because a lot of Muslims today are very confused. They thought that anything to do with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, anything that comes from Prophet Muhammad is a sunnah, meaning it's option. It's just optional. It's up to you. You want to do, you can follow. You can not choose not to follow. They thought, majority of the ummah today thought, sunnah means sunnat. It's an option for you to do or not. But it's very important for us to really understand again. What do we really understand about the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The beauty of Islam rely on the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because nobody really understand how to implement what was revealed in the Quran if you don't follow the sunnah. Now it's important for us to understand now about the concept, the knowledge of sunnah. When we talk about sunnah, we are talking about the qawli, the fi'li, and the taqrir of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His way, not our way, the Prophet's way. And when you talk about qawli and fi'li and taqrir, between these three basic sunnah, these three basic qawli, fi'li, wa taqrir, the most important thing for the Muslim to do, number one, is to follow al-qawli more than al-fi'li. What the Prophet wants us to do come first. His saying always comes first. Then later on, if we can follow his action, then we try. But his saying is very important. When he commands us to do something, it's no more an option. It becomes wajib. Because among the sunnah, you have wajib, sunnah that is wajib, sunnah that is sunnah. I repeat again, there are some sunnah that is wajib, there is some sunnah that is sunnah. What do you mean by sunnah is wajib? Because majority of the Muslims today, if you say sunnah of the Prophet, sunnah, follow the sunnah, they will say, must we follow the sunnah? I just give you one simple example. If we think that every saying of the Prophet or the action of the Prophet is just an option, you have the right to choose to do or not to do, then let us go to these few examples. In the Quran, Allah says, Aqimus Salah. Establish your prayer. That's all. What to recite is not mentioned in the Quran. How many rakat is not mentioned in the Quran. Now let us look into the saying of the Prophet now. If anybody asks us, can I perform my salah without reciting Surah Al-Fatiha? Can I come into the salah without takbiratul ihram, Allahu Akbar? And can I end my salah without taslim, assalamu alaikum? Of course we say no. Why do we say that? Is there any ayat in the Quran said that you cannot perform your prayer without Surah Al-Fatiha? No. Only the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, La salah liman la fatiha lah. No salah, no prayer for people who do not recite Surah Al-Fatiha. It's a very general hadith. And nobody dispute about this. The only thing that we may have to understand is when you're performing the Jama'ah prayer, then you got to understand deeper whether you are inquire or you are requested to recite Fatiha or not. That will come later on, inshallah. But the general hadith said that if a person perform prayer, salah, and he or she do not want to recite Fatiha, there's no salah for him. The same go if you want to pray in salah without takbiratul ihram, you cannot start your prayer. Now we know, this is what the Prophet said, La salah liman la fatiha lahu. No salah for people who don't recite Fatiha. This is the word of the Prophet, not in the Quran. The Quran only commands us to follow Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in general. And also the Quran says, وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا. Whatever the Prophet brought it to you, excuse me, accept it, follow. Whatever the Prophet forbids you, you have to stop it. You have to abandon it. Now we have come to the sunnah of wajib. Example, did the Quran say Salatul Fajr raka'atain? No. There's no saying. What is been mentioned in the Quran is just aqimus salah. Inna salata kana alal mu'minina kitaban mawquta. Establish a prayer, and the prayer time is being fixed for the believer. But how many rakat is not written in the Quran, but was taught by Allah to Prophet Muhammad through angel Gabriel. Now the Prophet performed Fajr 2 rakat. We must perform Fajr 2 rakat. If you do less or more, your prayer is not valid. But if you forget the rak'ah, of course, there are ways to complete your prayer. If you have less rakat, you must plus one more and make sujood sahwi. But if you have more rakat also, you must make sujood sahwi. That's how you complete your prayer. There are so many things people don't understand. When the Prophet commands you in the form of word recitation, then you must follow. When he commands you to follow his action, fi'l nabi, you must follow. Like fi'l nabi, salat fajr 2 rakat. There is his fi'lun, rak'atain. Zuhr 4 rakat. Is his fi'lun, is his action. And this is very important. There are many things that the Prophet commands us. Just give you an example. The Prophet said, when you want to follow the Imam, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet sallallahu the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam remind us, إِنَّمَا جُعِلَ الْإِمَامِ لِيُؤْتَمَ بِهِ. Imam is made for you to follow him. إِذَا قَبَّرَ فَقَبِّرُوا وَلَا تُقَبِّرُوا حَتَّى يُقَبِّرُ. When the Imam say takbir, then the ma'mum say takbir. But none of you should say takbir until the Imam have finished saying takbir. وَإِذَا رَقَعَ فَرْقَعُوا وَلَا تَرْقَعُوا حَتَّى يَرْقَعُ. When the Imam make ruku', then you follow the Imam to ruku'. But none of you should make any ruku' until the Imam have completed his ruku'. Example. وَإِذَا قَالَ الْإِمَامِ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ لِمَنْ حَمِدَ فَقُولُوا رَبَّنَا لَكَ الْحَمْدُ. Based on the hadith from Muslim, from Bukhari, this is what the Prophet said. Even when you follow the Imam, there is something that is wajib for you to do. You cannot move before the Imam. You cannot say something before the Imam. The Imam Allah, you say Allah, no. You just got to be patient until the Imam have completed his Allahu Akbar. Then the Ma'mum said Allahu Akbar. This is some example. The taqrir of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What is the taqrir? The taqrir means something the Prophet never command us to do through his saying. Neither he does it by himself through his action fi'li, but it's been done in front of the Prophet in the time of the Prophet by the companion, the Sahaba, and the Prophet keep quiet. Just an example. The Prophet was invited by Khalid bin Walid to his people, to his tribe, and the Prophet accepted the invitation. And the tribe of Khalid bin Walid, they love to eat dab. Dab is the desert lizard. All the Arabs know what is dab. So when Khalid ibn Walid was enjoying eating this with some of their leaders, of the tribe, the Prophet ﷺ just ate what he used to eat. Now, if the dab is haram, the Prophet is going to remind Khalid and his people, you can't eat this. But the Prophet never say anything. Neither the Prophet said, it's good for you to eat. He never said that too, because he did not know. And then when Khalid ibn Walid saw the Prophet did not touch that portion, so he asked the Prophet. And the Prophet just said, this type of food is not known to my tribe. Maybe it's known to Khalid ibn Walid tribe, because every tribe, they have their own taste, they have their own food. So the silence of the Prophet means something that is okay. But that's why you look at the sunnah of the Prophet sometimes, you understand there is something that's wajib, it's not an option, something that is sunnah. And among the sunnah of the Prophet, you have the sunnah ada wa sunnah ibadah. Ada, the Prophet is an Arab. He dressed like an Arab, he eat like an Arab, no problem. But must we follow that type of eating, that type of food? No. The Prophet used to eat bread. We Chinese used to eat noodle. The Asian used to eat rice. No problem, as long as it's halal. It's just not that a tradition. And that is not necessary for us to follow. But when it's an ibadah, then you must follow. There's a difference between the sunnah adat or sunnah ibadah. You have a sunnah khasa, sunnah amma. Certain sunnah only for the Prophet. Like the Prophet ﷺ, if they pass away, or the Prophet, if they pass away, their body will be buried in the place where they died. We know we've got to send our body to the graveyard. The Prophet family cannot inherit any property. If the Prophet will leave any property behind, his family cannot inherit, but our family can inherit our property. There is cost to the Prophet. Any woman the Prophet married, and he have even one night with the wife, this woman cannot be married with anybody anymore, because this lady become Ummul Mu'minin, Ummul Mu'minat, the mother of the believers. Where we, our wife, if after we die or after we divorce them, and they have ended their iddah, they have a choice to remarry or not to remarry. But the wife of the Prophet, no. Nobody can marry with them. This is cost to the Prophet. And the Prophet even said that my family cannot receive sadaqah. Just an example. But we can receive sadaqah. So you must understand what is cost only for the Prophet and his family, and what is for the general public, for his ummah. And you have sunnah mu'aqqada, sunnah ghayr mu'aqqada. It's important to understand the difference so that we don't confuse ourselves and mispresent the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And if you do that, you create fitna to the Prophet ﷺ. Prophet Muhammad is the best example. But if we do not understand the sunnah, then it's very dangerous. And that's why the Prophet said, كُلُّ أُمَّتِي يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةِ إِلَّا مَنْ أَبَى. All my ummah, inshallah, will go to paradise except those who refuse to go. The companion was surprised. Is there a group of Muslims who do not want to go to Jannah? The Prophet said, yes. The companion asked, قِيلَ مَنْ يَأْبَى يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ قَالَ مَنْ أَطَاعَنِي دَخَلَ الْجَنَّةَ وَمَنْ عَصَانِي فَقَدْ أَبَى. Whoever follow my teaching, he go to paradise. But whoever refuse to follow my way, then he cannot go to paradise. The last hadith that I to share with you, brother and sister, whether it's important to follow the sunnah or not, the Prophet ﷺ even said, Man ahabba sunnati faqad ahabbani, wa man ahabbani kana ma'i fil jannah, rawahu Tirmidhi. The Prophet said, whoever loves me, who follow my way, my sunnah, loves me. That means you cannot say, I love the Prophet without following his sunnah. And whoever follow his sunnah, love the Prophet. Whoever love Prophet Muhammad in this world, inshallah, the Prophet guarantee us, we will be with him in Jannah. Amin. May Allah put us among the people who love the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And may Allah unite us with our Prophet Muhammad in the Day of Judgment and make us people Ahlul Jannah. Amin. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Wabillahi tawfiqi wal akhir da'wana. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.